Hello folks, I hope you're having a great weekend. This will be the first of 3 videos I'm going to post this weekend. As I've taught you in class, I really want us to develop our logical thinking skills, and some of us have already started, and I thought I'd make these 3 videos just to help us along. I'm going to show you how I approach a problem that deals with percents, and show you what I'm thinking as I see the problems. And maybe your name will get mentioned in the video as well. So let's look at this problem today. Amanda is hired to sell light bulbs. She makes a commission of 20%. So a commission basically means for every dollar she sells, she'll make 20%. Some furniture stores, some electronic stores, and some car dealerships, their employers are based on commission. That's why they kind of want to make the sale. So they'll make 20% of whatever they sell. If she sells $500 worth of light bulbs on Saturday, how much money is she paid? So here's where I look at the question right away, and I see she's paid based on commission of 20%, and on Saturday she made $500. So I have to figure out what 20% of $500 is. Here are some basic things that I know right off the bat. For starters, she will not be paid over $500. There's no way someone working on commission can get paid over the amount of money they make. If they were even paid 100%, then that means she would get all $500 that she made. But since she's only getting 20%, I know she's going to get less than $500. Here's the other thing that I can observe. I know that 500 right off the bat, half of 500 is 250. So I can write that 50% of 500 is 250. So if she's making 20%, so all I did was I divided that number in half, or 50%, and got 250. So if she's making 20%, then she's obviously going to be getting less than $250. Because at half, she got 250, so she's getting 20. I could even do one more. If I think about it really critically, I can divide that half again, and I can get a quarter. So dividing 250 into a quarter, that's tricky, but 25% of 500, if I'm thinking about it just for a bit, so 200 divided by 2 equals 150 divided by 2 equals 25. So I divide 250 and got 125. That'd be 25%. So you see, I'm developing a little understanding, and right off the bat, okay, she's making 20%, so she's going to get even less than $125. So I'm slowly putting together the puzzle pieces. So when I go to make my calculation, if my answer is above 250, or if it's above 125, I know I've gone wrong. So my number will be below 125. This is just a way of thinking. Now, the fourth thing I can tell you, and this is just based on really developing my number understanding, is that 20% of 500 is actually $100. How did I know that? Well, in my thinking, if I double 500 to get 1,000, then 20% of 1,000, 20% of 1,000 is 200. So if I do 20% of 500, which is half of 1,000, Then I'll divide this number in half as well. So 20% of 1,000 is 200. So 20% of 500, if I'm splitting that in half, then I can split that in half. 20% of 500 is 100. 20% of 500 is $100. Now I didn't even need a calculator, but it's always good to check your work. And on my calculator, I would do 500, since we have the whole, times my decimal, which is 0.20, equals, sure enough, $100. So Amanda would get paid $100 if she made $500 and was paid a commission of 20%. And once again, there are my steps. Is just thinking, so she's only in a part, so she's going to get less than 500. Half of 500 is 250. Half of 50, 25% is 500. So she's going to get less than that. And I kept trickling down until I got to 20%. And it's just about using the problem-solving skills and just thinking logically. I'll do another video, but this is part 1 of 3. Another question to follow soon. Hope you're having a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.